It's Friday. It is Friday, y'all. I don't think I have much time today because I was eating and running my mouth on my way to work. But I did want to have this little chit chat with y'all. I took the video down. So if you are new here, I did a ride with me discussing a date I had went on that was straight trash. The guy acted like a complete fool, for lack of better words. He did his big one. And so I came on my platform and decided to have the conversation, although I did not say no names. And baby, he took straight offense to it. Straight up, I woke up the next morning, I got 6-7 voicemails, text messages, threads, all kind of foolery. And so honestly, y'all, that's not 10, 20. Over 20 years of friendship and whatnot, I went ahead and took the video down, right? Cool. But my thoughts still stand the same because I know you watching. And the fact that YouTube don't let you block, what? Like, so I'm forced to let these people still see me? Like, that is wild. Because yes, block would have been going on just like they've been blocked from all other platforms. Like, if I never talk to you again, it'll be too soon. But that's neither here nor there. So I'm gonna take y'all back to another situation where another spin the block. I need to just call it spin the block. Another spin the block. And y'all promise this channel or these chats will not always be geared around my dating life, because keep in mind, I'm in my 40s. So I have experienced life, and with still so much to go. I've been married, we'll go through that. I got some children that works a nerve. Like, I'm the caregiver to my father. Ooh, y'all, I'm not gonna even tell y'all if you've been here again. If not, go check out a couple of my vlogs. It's a build up. Y'all, my daddy little friend passed away the other day. And when I say friend, this is somebody, him and my mom had been married for over 40 years. Well, she died when I was 39. So my parents had been married for 39 years, almost 40 years. Okay. And my daddy's friend has been his friend for over 40 years. So it don't take a mathematician to do the math. She was definitely before my mom, and according to my dad's story. So anywho, she passed away. He told me about it the other day. Y'all have to check the vlog out because I had a conversation with him and he was telling me all about it, about her passing and so on and so forth. And so I made the comment. I say, Daddy, you done outlived all your women, huh? He was like, oh Lord, I hope I'm not next. I looked at, well, who is it between me and you? That man is a mess. But yeah, y'all, I have good conversations with my daddy, but I have to be mindful because my daddy will drop a name like it's nobody business. My daddy is 73. He'll be 74 this year. And he's always talked to me as if me and him grew up together. Like, that's how our bond is, but it's never been twisted. He's always been my daddy. He's always put belt to ass. Even though I'm his only child, his only daughter, it's always been a belt to ass situation. Now, I don't want to paint a picture like I was always getting a whooping, because I can count them on 3 fingers. The spankings that I did get. So I'm not gonna paint that picture, but that's because I knew not to play with them. Now see, my mama got the business. She also got the business cleared, but she got the business. So yeah, there's that. But back to the situation. So there was a guy, I was chit-chatting with him. We were talking. This is years ago, y'all. Was it before I got married? I don't even remember. It might have been before I got married. But anyway, that's not it. Everything I tell you about, because again, it's spin the block. That means it circle back around. So boom, there was the chit chat going on. A couple months later, boom, he pops out with his little boo. Okay, cool. I just fall back. I'm gone by my business. No conversation needed. It is what it is. Comes back years later, like, yeah, let's be friends, this, that, and another. That's what gets me, y'all, because we need to have a conversation about building friendships as an adult. Like, don't get me wrong, I've had some, y'all, I'm a Gemini. I know I was talking about one thing, we're now on something else, and we probably about to wrap this up because I'm almost at work. But anyway, we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. But I've built some amazing relationship with like-minded people as an adult. My travel group that I met, oh my gosh, y'all, we call ourselves cousins. Like, it is what it is. There's no hanky-panky and all that going on. And it's a small group. We all branched off from different groups in different places of the world, but I've built two special relationships with two ladies, and y'all, we just been rolling. We've been rolling. We are each other's support system. We are each other's cheerleader. We are each other's punching bags. Like, yeah. So I do know how to do that, but in the interim of things, no, I'm more of an introvert. I'm an introverted extrovert, if that makes sense. But anyway, to him. So we do decide to have a conversation, and it's like, okay, cool. This is where we at with it. We chopping it up. And he wanted more, of course. And I've always been on a, hey, let's slow down. Let's figure things out. Let's see what's available. And then we'll move from there. Y'all, press-on nails are like a blessing and a curse, because now I got to take it out. But anyway, and no, I did not bring no glue. I got 2 minutes to get this out to y'all. So, yeah, he is. So, we chopping it up, and then we making plans. We making plans. We going to do X, Y, Z. We going to work on this. We going to build that, yada, yada. Y'all, I called this man and said, I lost my job. First off, he said, you playing. That was my first red flag. He said, you playing? I said, no. I said, I got laid off. He was like, oh, okay. I'm at work. Let me call you back. Okay, cool. He ain't call back. When he did call back, he called back days later. And he only called back just to confirm, like, girl, you really unemployed? And I was like, yeah. So I gave the details, and I was like, I did get a severance package, blah, blah, blah. He was like, well, how much is a severance package? Now, keep in mind, y'all, this guy makes his money. When we were together, I didn't have to bring a wallet. All I needed was the boarding pass that he sent. That was it. So, he was like, you, how much was the severance package? So I told him, he was like, oh, that means it's double that. That's number 2. I said, oh, okay. I see where this is going. Now, although he was telling the truth, but still, your mindset is what was jacking me up. So then weeks go by. So then I ain't gonna lie, he hit me up and he was like, hey, my job at this position is remote. Do this and we'll move from there. But y'all, my spirit wouldn't let me do it. First off, I didn't want that kind of control. 2, you already exposed who you are. You really not interested in me without a job. And I can understand men wanting the same thing women want. As a woman, I don't want no unemployed ninja who's struggling either financially. However, the plans that was discussed already required me to not have a job. It literally just expedited the plans, which is what I was thinking. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, bing me up so I can come up there and get started on what we talked about. Baby, the plans had changed when I lost my job. Like, really? Eliminate the accountability. It's Audacity. Because now you circling back and now pick back up like let's roll. No. And I don't understand how a person, because I'm not going to make this specific man, woman, but how a person can mistreat or, I know we're in control of our own feelings, but if you make me feel some kind of way and I tell you, and you still continue to do what you got going on, and then you got the audacity to think, oh, well, let me just hit her up and act like nothing happened. No, no, no. And y'all got to be mindful of what I say, because, baby, at this point, it's getting out that your girl got a platform and I'm bringing up these little weak stories. Y'all, my stories are not juicy. I don't have no shooting them up. I don't have robbing nobody. I got simple. Y'all, I hate to say I'm a simple woman, but I am. Truth is, I don't come with all the extra jazz. I don't have drama. The stuff I do have, the most drama I'm gonna have is my kids working my everlasting nerve. But anywho, it's 7:02. I gotta be to my classroom by 7:10, basically 7:05. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day, okay? Don't let nothing or nobody get in your way of having a good day. Bye.